Hey guys, happy Merry Christmas Eve, and I hope everyone's doing good. This is kind of whatever video. I like to do a video like this before Christmas happens every year, just to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. This year's a rotten year for it, so I hope that everyone's staying safe and hopefully you don't get too lonely. So, yeah, myself, I'm doing nothing. Normally, I would have went to the States for Christmas. I currently live in Canada, and my boyfriend is in the States, so I would normally have gone visit him and spent it with him and his family. But I'm just going to stay home. His mom is a cancer survivor, so kind of don't want to risk getting her ill at all. Not that I have anything. I literally only leave the house if I absolutely have to. COVID kind of was... it was a breeze for me because for the past 20 years I've isolated myself by choice, basically. That's kind of what happens when you have a depression, and I just adapted to it over time, and it's the way I chose to live my life, more or less. So when COVID came by, it was like, as easy as walking on your own feet. So for me, it didn't really matter, but it does still suck because I don't get to spend time with the people I would for Christmas. My boyfriend and we haven't even seen each other in like a year. So it's been a little rough because, due to the different countries, it's if planes are, if airports are shut down, what are you gonna do, right? So, although I do hear that there is travel for this year, I just wouldn't advise it. I imagine, I'm posting this, 2 days before Christmas, so I imagine if you are doing anything, you're probably got your plans made already, unless you are a severe procrastinator. But whatever you choose to do, whether you are visiting family or choosing to, stay at home, I hope you guys remain safe because you're my people. I care about you. So, unless you're mean to me. If you're one of those commenters that's mean to me, then I don't give a shit. But for most of you, I care. And yeah, so that's basically what this video is. I was just going to kind of talk about that. I guess I should explain the title. That title is not clickbait at all. 2 days ago, I got a letter in the mail being summoned for jury duty, and at first I was so alarmed because on the envelope it says justice on it, right? And I'm like, oh fuck, I don't do anything. I just game. I'm innocent, right? So I was a little alarmed, but yeah. So the first day I was, my instinct, of course, was how do I get out of this? And then after a bit of thinking of the whole situation, I've decided that I'm not going to try to get out of it, which probably shocks a lot of people because if I don't have to leave my house, I typically don't. There's a few reasons I leave the house. Work, sometimes groceries, and, I guess jury duty, right? So, some people are probably pretty shocked, but the reason I'm not going to try to get out of it is because after doing some research, I realized how slim the chances are that you even get picked to do jury duty. So because those chances are low, I kind of want to take advantage of it. I've always been a huge fan of criminal shows, and deep down, never pursued it, but deep down, I always wanted to be, like a criminal investigator. So I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to, I just kind of wish I lived in, LA or something, somewhere where the crime might be pretty bad. But then I guess you gotta worry. There's like, you guys have seen those shows where like you're on jury duty and then the fucking guy gets like paroled and then he hunts down all the people that were on jury duty. And so who knows? Maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe it's a good thing. I'm gonna take my chances though. I'll take my chances. But yeah, so the good news is it isn't super soon, so I can, not that I'm doing anything for Christmas, but I can enjoy my Christmas holidays. It's not till mid-January. But the bad news is that because it is in January, the pandemic could actually be worse. I am actually expecting, more deaths after Christmas because people don't necessarily follow the rules, right? There's probably going to be a lot of people visiting their family. A lot of people are probably boarding airplanes, which is a, huge risk right there. And just based off of some of the news I've read in my own country, there's been people refusing to even wear masks at the airport. So it could be a bad thing doing jury duty in January, but don't worry about me. I plan on wearing a mask the entire time. I am, I don't like gatherings, like I've said, and not totally fond of people except for the people on the internet, basically. So I'm good at taking precaution and making sure I'm safe, and so no need to worry. But yeah, there is that. And also I'd just like to say, in case down the road you guys get jury duty, take it seriously. Because jury duty, if it's almost like paying your taxes. Like, you have to do it. You can try to get out of it, but you gotta be quick. You gotta try to get out of it quick, and very few things will get you out of it, right? So yeah. That even COVID doesn't get you out of it. So if COVID can't get you out of it, then I don't know, right? However, I did read that if you suggest hate against police, that will get you out of it. Whether you want to do that and maybe take the punishment that might come with it, I doubt you want to. But if you wanted to get out of it, that's like the sure way right there. So yeah, just wanted to let you know. I know there's probably people that haven't gone and maybe haven't gone anything bad happened to them, but that's them, that's not you. Never take jury duty lightly. As soon as I got that letter, I was like on alert. I put it in my calendar. Like, that shit's serious. It's kind of like something you do just by being alive if you're summoned to do it. And yeah, there's a reason it's called a summon to jury duty. Like, yeah, they're not asking you. they're telling you. It came to a shock to me. Like, I never thought I'd ever get picked for jury duty. Like, it's very random, but it's just such a low chance, and, yeah, I don't know. I just never thought I would get picked for it. But I am going to take advantage of it. I'm going to do it. The only thing that the only reason I was really going to try to get out of it wasn't the fact that it's jury duty. I could care less about that shit. It's the fact that we're still in a pandemic, right? So I really don't want to be next to people wearing a mask consistently because we're all kind of close, and yeah. But it appears that they've changed where they do the jury duty, so it's gonna be in this other building. I kind of went online and just kind of looked at pictures, and they have the desks kind of not super far apart, but not close like you normally would see the jurors. So that might make it not too bad, I guess. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, obviously, I can't talk about anything but I'll let you guys know if it goes further than that one day, for sure. And, yeah, I think that's all I was going to talk about today. As far as Detroit Become Human, I know there's been some questions regarding that because I haven't posted a video on it within a couple of days. Two things. One is that please, if you're going to comment on Detroit Become Human, do not put spoilers in your comments. I have removed a couple comments lately, and that is the reason. And the reason I do that is because some people like to just watch the videos and not play the game. And Detroit Become Human is a very story-based game. So it's almost like watching a movie, and there's a lot of cliffhangers, especially with the way I recorded it, because how I recorded it is I recorded per chapter. So when the chapter ends, I say goodbye and, next video type deal. So with that being the case, there's a lot of cliffhangers in the video, so no spoils, please. And as far as I go, the game is completed before I start uploading it, so I've already played the game. You don't need to let me know that certain events are gonna happen because I already know. So yeah, so that's one thing I would like to mention. The second is that will continue sometime after Christmas, because I know that's been the other question, is when will that continue? And after Christmas is when it will continue. The reason for that is because I always do a Christmas game. I've got one planned for you guys, so it's going to be a 2-day thing. And so I'm going to run that on Christmas Day, and then the 26th of December. And then I also want to sneak in Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing has some cool stuff happening on the 25th. But I don't want to rush playing it and then upload it. It's kind of the bad part of not time traveling in Animal Crossing, is that when it comes to these events on the day, it's so much work in that one day to get everything done and posted at a reasonable time. So that's probably going to be the video on the 27th. And then from there, there'd be, it would be basically WoW and Detroit Become Human. So don't worry, it will continue. Just right now, we're kind of doing the Christmas stuff. And I think that's all I got to say. So I hope you guys have an awesome Christmas. You'll have to let me know what things do you like to do for Christmas, and what are you gonna miss this year that maybe you're not gonna get to do. My favorite thing, well, one of them is I don't know if any of you guys ever turn on the TV and just have like the fireplace channel going. I love that channel. That channel is so relaxing. So on Christmas Day, I like to put that on the TV and grab some hot chocolate and hang out, with whoever I'm hanging out with. And yeah, that's what I like to do. And I love decorating the Christmas tree. My boyfriend and I have like a tradition of doing a gingerbread house. The tradition is he watches me and I do it, but that's okay. That's okay. It's the opposite with puzzles. I'll I'll tell him to like grab this puzzle and then he does it all by himself. The next one I plan on just sneaking over his way is the Shadowlands puzzle. So yeah. It's like I want the puzzle, but I don't want to do the puzzle. But I'm different with the gingerbread house. So I had contemplated whether I still wanted to do that this year with us not being together. And I'm still gonna do it. So maybe I'll show you guys the final product or something afterwards. Here's a picture of it. This is just the box. I haven't opened it up because it's a Christmas Day thing that I do. So, and yeah. Another thing I really love doing for Christmas is, I'm sure most cities and most towns probably have this, but the light show where you drive down the streets and you just look at all the houses that are decorated. And, a lot of cities will have decorations kind of like at the side of the streets, like reindeer and trees and all that. Yeah, I really love that stuff. As far as what I'm doing, for those that don't know, I have a roommate. So we've been roommates so long that people think we're married. We're not. We've never even dated, but we have that kind of friendship and have lived together so long that people just think that. And so usually what I do is I usually cook dinner for us when I don't leave the country, of course, right? I've always stayed home except last year. I went to visit the boyfriend's family for the first time. And so, yeah. But usually what I do is I'll cook up a ham and I do some stuffing and some cheesy potatoes. It's like a potato bake I do. And I make some desserts and all that. And so we're going to do basically the same thing, except my roommate wants to do a roast this year instead. So we're going to do a pot roast and then all the side things. So yeah. So that's what I got planned. I was thinking maybe hopping on for Christmas Day, not for long because, I will, my boyfriend will probably want to spend Christmas with me, right? It'll be from a distance, but, So, but I thought while I'm cooking stuff, the meat's always in the oven for like hours, so it's a great time to actually stream. And, yeah, so that's up in the air. Normally I don't do a stream on Christmas Day because everyone's so busy, right? So that one, I'm going to put a poll in the community tab, so you can go vote there. I just want to get like a count of how many people are like at home. If most people are off doing their own thing, then I probably won't bother, but I think it would be cool to, hop on and say Merry Christmas to you guys and all that. I am a huge Christmas person, guys. It's funny because I don't like gatherings. I don't like a lot of the, I just don't like gatherings, really. And so Christmas is like that one thing I get really hyped for. So it really sucks this year that, that it is what it is, right? But yeah, so yeah, I get pretty hyped. So if you sense some excitement, it's because the pandemic can't fucking stop my excitement. Like, I'm me. Like, I'm still gonna be excited for Christmas. It just, sucks that I couldn't travel for it. But I guess on one side, I went last year, I kind of split my time between the best friend and the boyfriend, right? So yeah, you do what you gotta do. Anyway, I feel like I'm just blabbing now, which was the whole point of the video anyway, but, so I hope you guys have a great Christmas. And, speaking of streams, I also, someone in stream had actually suggested a drinking stream. And so I thought maybe New Year's. So let me know if that's something that you guys would want as well. That one I might just do anyway, whether you want it or not. But you're free to put your input. But yeah, so there may be that. And I've got a cool idea for the New Year's stream that I think you guys would really like. I am a person that likes to surprise people, so I'm obviously not going to tell you what it is. But, I'm definitely not one of those streamers that, like, hypes you up. I'll hype you up, but you'll never know what I'm hyping you up for. Like, I just don't. I don't, disclose that information until maybe, if you're lucky, I'll tell you the day before. If you're not lucky, you'll just find out when stream goes live. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll be on stream today, guys. Probably already by the time this video posts, because I plan on going on shortly after I do this video. So, you're free to come check out the stream, say hi, shoot the shit, whatever. And that's all I have for you guys. So, once again, stay safe this year. I'm so happy to have 2020 almost over, but then it's like, I'm happy, but 2021's gonna suck too. Every year's gonna suck until the fucking pandemic is done and we're not wearing masks, and we'll be wearing masks for fucking years. So yeah, it's really unfortunate because 2020 should have been a great year, and I say that because it's 2020. Like, the numbers alone should have made it a great year. And, it was going, Well, actually, no. All this started, like, right at the beginning. So, at no point was 2020 good. But anyway, time to end the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great Christmas. And maybe we will see you in a future stream. And if not, if you're just a person that likes to check out the YouTube videos and you're not really a stream person, which is totally fine. I just do the streams for, the streams are just bonus content on the channel, but obviously I prefer the YouTube videos, and I'll tell you exactly why. There is a valid reason, and it's because everyone sees them. If you're a person that likes to check out my content, you're always going to be able to find, you can find the streams too, but what are you going to do? Watch a 20-minute YouTube video or an 8-hour stream? You're probably going to pick the 20-minute, right? So that's why I like the YouTube videos, and that's why I try to keep them, no longer than 30 minutes. And, yeah. So, not sure where that was going. Totally lost my train of thought there. totally lost my train of thought. It is morning, guys. I am on my first coffee, and yeah, and that's the excuse I'm going with. So yeah, we will. I just gotta end it, or else I'm gonna keep thinking up topics here. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.